Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Cosmic Intention. My name is Deanne and I will be your reader for today. Today I am channeling messages for the month of April. There are 3 images on the screen for you to choose from. Just take a minute or two to really breathe and connect to the image you've chosen on the screen. This will help you clear your energy and connect your vibration to the message so that it can really resonate with you. Feel free to pause the video if you need an extra second to decide, and please also take a second to like this video, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and I will see you in your reading. Hi Pile 1 and welcome to your reading for April. Let's get into some messages for you. We're going to start off with your lesson for April. Your spiritual lesson, your soul lesson. Okay, we have 2 for you. We have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harbouring resentment blocks the flow of love. And gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. I think April is all about you guys looking on the brighter side of things, looking at the bigger picture, not focusing so much on the negative, not focusing so much on the past. Really focusing on the things that bring you happiness, those things that you're grateful for. Those little things, you know, day to day that we might miss, that we forget have importance or significance to our lives, and just kind of forgetting all the rest of the BS that just kind of continues in the background, right? When you align to gratitude, when you align to things that feed your soul, we're not worrying about this stuff that happened. You know, past tense, happened, it's non-existent to us anymore. Get some magic that's coming in to you for April. Okay, we have romance. Okay, so yeah, for singles out there, I feel like maybe this is kind of your month to like forget all of the exes, all of the past, all of the lies, the people that betrayed you. We're not worrying about this anymore, and you may even come into a new romance, a new partner, a new potential, right? And I feel like this person or these people, because I feel like it's just the energy of romance. I don't feel like someone is like coming in specifically. I just feel like you're in a romantic era. You know, you might be like romanticizing your life. You might just kind of feel, you know, main character energy. You might feel that life is a movie right now, and you're just like grateful for it, you're appreciating it, right? But I do feel like there are potentials, multiple, and I feel like I am getting kind of like rom-com, chick flick. You know, there might be people who aren't normally like your type who are coming in. You might have to make some choices. There might be someone returning. I know that might not be a message that you guys resonate with. There might be someone returning who you're like, do I give forgiveness? Are we at a point of forgiveness? You know, those types of things. But I feel like generally, especially if this isn't about a particular person or you're not really looking for love, I feel like we're just romanticizing April. Yeah. Oh my god, I love that for you guys. What am I doing now? Let's go into some messages from your spirit guides. So we have White Witch, be the light. yeah, I feel like this is you just saying, I am the light, I am divine, I am. And then we've got snake with shed old skin. Yeah, like you guys are just like, I am perfectly, authentically me. You know, and I'm loving these little parts of myself. And with the snake shedding old skin, like I'm doing away with all of this stuff that is just in the past. You know, April is about you really stepping into your light, really stepping into what makes you happy, what brings you gratitude, understanding your worth, noticing your worth, getting exactly what you deserve, going after what you deserve, and being grateful and being you know, just aligning to those energies that give you happiness and peace. I don't feel like we're playing it small anymore. I feel like we're kind of rolling up to the big games now. I feel like you're just stepping into a bigger vibration, a higher vibration that is authentically you. You know, with a witch, that's exactly what she is, and she's just magic. And I feel like people, especially if we're talking about romance here, people might start noticing that you're just in this new vibration now. People are starting to notice that you are magic. And we're doing away with those things that really don't matter at all, right? Lovely. Let's go into some tarot. Let's go deeper. Oh no, my candle's gone out. There we go. Let's pull some tarot for pile 1. What do you need to know for April? Okay, we have the Hanged Man, the 6 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, King of Wands, and the Lovers. Pile 1. And then on the bottom of the deck we've got the Ace of Pentacles as well. Oh, where can you see that? There we go. So pile 1. Yeah, with the Hanged Man here, there's been a period of wait. A period of... I'm almost getting hermit mode. I know that this isn't the I know that this is the Hanged Man, but like there was just a time of like rest and recuperation and just almost like shredding away things that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you really did kind of like step back from certain things. I'm seeing like you took yourself out of group chats. You maybe had like a huge social media cleanse. You were really kind of particular about who you spent time with, who was in your energy, who had access to your energy, right? And I feel like at the other end of this, we're now coming into the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. So you're emerging from this victorious. You're emerging from this in like as your best self, as better than you were back here in terms of your lessons and your vibration and your energy and your wisdom, you know, and your ability to see the bigger picture, to do you know what I mean? Like we're not focusing on shit. We're not focusing on the things that made you feel inferior or unworthy or insignificant. We're just focusing on ourselves, and from this blooms this amazing you know, in the 6 of Wands, and we're leaving behind everything that doesn't resonate with us anymore. We're shedding old skin, right? And the thing is with the 8 of Cups specifically, when this person walks away, can you see how neatly their cups are stacked and aligned? They're not like leaving it in a mess. They're not just walking away and being like, oh, I'm just going to leave it where it falls. No, I'm stacking them completely. So I know each individual lesson is learned. I know that each individual lesson has taught me something, has brought me something, and I'm at peace with it now. You know, if you're kind of doing a rage quit and you're walking away and it's, you know, we haven't dealt with these things, then yeah, the Eight of Cups will be left in a mess. But this isn't you. We've dealt with these things. We've done the inner work. We've worked through this emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Because now we come into the King of Wands. Whether you're masculine or feminine, we're at a huge point in our spiritual journey where we're starting to master some things. Where we can sit on a throne now and we can even shed wisdom on it. Share wisdom on it. And then here we come with the Lovers. With the romance. For some of you, this is romance. For others of you, I feel like this is just embracing your duality. You know, not everything is perfect all the time. We get that, of course not. And it kind of shows here with forgiveness and gratitude. Sometimes things don't always go our way. Other times they absolutely do. And it's how we express that. Do we take the bad and be like, oh my God, this is absolutely terrible and this has happened in my life? Or do we just kind of make peace with it, like the Eight of Cups, and forgive? And then when things are going good, we express gratitude. When things are going bad, do we express gratitude? And I feel like this is the Lovers for you, Pile 1. You're just understanding the duality of it, the dual nature of life's experiences. And I feel like this is the lesson that you were learning when you was in like the Hanged Man mode. You may have felt when you was in the Hanged Man mode that like people judged you, because before this obviously comes justice. People judged you, people punished you. And now you're coming out of this like, well, maybe I can forgive these people. Understanding that maybe their opinions don't actually affect that much of your life, because when you start to romanticize your life, when you start to express gratitude, when you start to step into your light and shine your light, that's how life is going to look for you now. And then the Ace of Pentacles, like, Spirit is almost saying like, well, here's your gift then. Here you go. Like, if you've learned all of these lessons, I want this lesson to manifest into something physical for you. I want you to see that like all of these lessons come with a reward. And that might be something you're experiencing in April. Something that you've been manifesting might come in, and if it does, it's a result of all of the hard work that you've put in over the last, I'm hearing like 3 or 4 months, from like the new year. This is lovely. This is absolutely lovely. Let me go, oh no, I've done that one. Let me just go a little bit deeper. Oh, that did not want to shuffle. Okay. So we've got taking steps with intention and great gratitude with consciousness. And then at the bottom of the deck we've got the vast universe. There we go. This just literally confirms and reiterates what we've already been saying. You've been taking steps in that Hanged Man mode, right? Learning your lessons, understanding your lessons, being at peace with your lessons, taking the steps to work through them, taking the steps to move past them, and then expressing gratitude, like deep gratitude. I feel like this is kind of beyond just writing them out in a notebook or, you know, putting post-it notes on your mirror. This is like, I am deeply connected to the universe, to spirit, to my spirit guides, to my angels, to my higher self. I'm deeply connected to them, and I am expressing gratitude for my life journey as it is. You know, regardless of what kind of material aspects play a part in this, or, you know, actual people specifically play a part in this, I think you're just expressing gratitude for you. Maybe even like your spiritual gifts. You're expressing gratitude for downloads that you're having, things that you're channeling. Just gratitude for the universe, for their guidance, for the divine energy that you're experiencing and witnessing. Right? This is a whole kind of upgrade, level up that you're experiencing in the month of April. And I feel like you're just going to be like taking it all in, soaking it all up, and just saying thank you to spirit in return. This is lovely. Okay, so we have discernment, inner journey, and death. Yeah, so you guys, you're just so connected and tuned in. Your discernment comes directly from your spirit guides, from the guidance that they give you. You're not about trusting anything that is outside of that. You know, and you're focusing so much on your inner journey, and you're understanding that things are eventually going to fall away. Things have to fall away. Things have to like disintegrate. I'm hearing things have to crumble. And I feel like you're just kind of chipping away at it bit by bit. This doesn't fit, I'm going to move this here. This is what I want my life to look like. This is the path that I'm going down. This is how I'm going to make it happen. Just little adjustments, little changes here and there that are making such a huge impact. A huge impact. And I feel like you're going to continue this journey throughout April. And then by the end of April, you're going to see some really, really, what's the word, like just very obvious manifestations of everything that of the work that you've done. If you're working towards something specific, maybe it's, I don't know, like a job, like a new job, or you're wanting a car, or like there's something so specific that you want, like a very specific amount of money, a very specific type of vehicle. Maybe you might be having car troubles and you're like, I just need a new car, that type of thing. Spirit's saying, like, rest assured, like, this is coming. This is coming. If you've expressed this great gratitude, if we're focusing completely on that inner journey, your soul's journey, all of these little things, all of these little niggly bits that you're just hoping are gonna come into alignment really, really soon, are 100% gonna come, particularly by the end of this month. Because the work is the work, and the work is done. You know, I don't feel like we're going to be struggling so much anymore. And to be fair, I don't think that this has been a struggle. I feel like there's been elements of challenge and frustration. But I feel like, especially with the romance card, this has been like a really beautiful journey for you of like discovering yourself. Discovering the things that you want in life. I feel like you've just been taking notes of inspiration and, like I said, just chiseling away, picking up the little parts that you want, and just creating your life, right? And April's just going to see all of those things come into fruition. All those little pieces are just going to align and connect. That puzzle's going to be built, that bigger picture's going to be right in front of you, and then from there it's going to be smooth sailing. Absolutely. Well, let's round off with some advice. Okay. We have know that truth is living. Sorry, know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. I feel like this is what you already know. You're in your truth, right? This is what you're doing. Trust in divine order. You are being helped. Yes. We felt that with your spirit guides, right? You're not even listening to anything that's not your spirit guides. It's your spirit guides or nothing at this point. And then the last one, you are an eye. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. Yeah, we were talking about that with the White Witch card. You are you. You are a divine soul being, right? And it doesn't matter the past. It doesn't matter about the past. It only matters about your lessons and your blessings. Your shadow aspects do not define this new journey that you're on right now. This is perfect. April's going to be a beautiful month for you. Absolutely. Okay, pile 1, this is all I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this message brought you the guidance and clarity that you were looking for. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Hi pile 2, and welcome to your reading for April. We're going to start off with a Soul's Journey card just to get a feel of your lessons for April, your soul lessons for April. Anything really that Spirit feels that you should know. Okay. So we have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. So pile 2, I feel like there is an element of like obviously accepting things for what they are. Expressing love to the things that we are trying to change. What's that phrase? I ask for the wisdom, I ask for the knowledge. Oh, I can't remember what it is, but it's like accepting things as they are and the wisdom to know what I cannot. Oh no, this is really going to annoy me. I think you know. If you know, you know. It's like there are things that I have to accept and there are things that I cannot change. And I have to know the difference. Give me the power to know the things that oh my god, this is just going on now. Give me the power to know the things that I can change. And the wisdom to know the difference. Oh, if I will find it and I will post it in the description box below. But I feel like that is what we're dealing with now. And I am getting like this feeling of like frustration. Like there was something that you maybe wanted to achieve, almost like you want to break free, but there's just something that's keeping you a little bit stuck, and it's all about just accepting what is for now, giving yourself a little bit of grace, showing yourself a little bit of love for the way that things are turning out, because like the time is going to come, you're not always going to feel like this, and I feel like if you just give yourself a little bit more time, a little bit more self-care, it won't feel as difficult as it is feeling now. I'm just going to pull a magic card for you. What magic is coming for you in the month of April? We have sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far, far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. Yeah, I feel like this is just acceptance for exactly where you are now. At the bottom of the deck, we've got prosperity. So, do things that just bring you joy and pleasure. You know, feel things from all 5 senses. And maybe like even make this a little bit of a task for yourself. Like, how are you, you know, what pretty things are you smelling today? Are you tasting today? What have you touched today? You know, all of those things that just feed our senses, because like our senses are a very unique gift, right? With our senses, this is how we experience the world. This is how we bring the physical into our bodies, onto our bodies. This is how we connect with the physical, right? And then the emotions we get from that, and then that turns spiritual. Senses are a gift. So when we get the card of sensuality, what we're talking about is, how are you experiencing the world? And are you experiencing it through a place of love and acceptance and light and divineness and beauty? Or are you experiencing it from a place of lack, from a place of I don't have enough, from a place of this is ugly, or this is hard, or this is frustrating? You know, how are you interacting with the world is my question to you for April. And I feel like this might give you a little bit of insight in this current situation, you know, and it might just give you something to work towards that isn't this situation, if that makes sense. So if you're really frustrated because you can't move jobs, right? You're out here looking for jobs, you're really frustrated with the place that you're at, you really want to move, but you're not giving time to yourself to feel and experience things. When was the last time you went to a really nice restaurant? When was the last time you maybe got like a beauty treatment or something? When was the last time you booked a trip away? When was the last time you just caught up on sleep, right? Things like that. Focusing on those areas are really going to improve the area that you're in now. Even if it's not a direct kind of, I'm taking you out of here and I'm putting you here and this is going to be a better place. This is just going to allow you to still experience life, still have fun, still have meaningful moments without focusing so much on the negative aspects of what's going on. I hope that makes sense. Let's get some messages from your spirit guides. And I will find that quote for you because it's really bugging me. It's really bugging me. Okay, we have dream and journey. And then at the bottom of the deck is stag, trust and thrive. So I feel for some of you, and then just here, air guardian, shift your perception. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, the reason why you feel frustrated and the reason why you feel stuck is either one, you have dreams that are like too big for the people who are currently surrounding you. So you may have dreams to be a musician or an artist, or you know, those kind of things where people are like, well, that's not a real job. But actually you're like, I know I can do this. Like your dreams almost like trigger other people, right? And this is where this resistance is coming in from. Like, they're not understanding you, you're not understanding them, because they can't see the world, they can't experience the world the way that you experience it. That's like half of the frustration. And then the other half is like, you know you're meant for better, you know you deserve better, but here you are at, you know, a small town job, 9 to 5, blah blah blah. Not that there's anything wrong with that at all, but if you feel that you want better, that you deserve better, you've dreamed of better, of more, then this is where the frustration is coming in. And you know, your spirit guides are saying dream, yeah, and trust that in time things will start to happen for you. And when those things happen, like you'll be thriving. But with that, we need to start focusing on the things that are going to align us to those dreams, to to that specific journey that you want. So it's kind of hard to like pin the pieces together, but it's like, if you have a dream, if you're out here wanting more, trying to manifest more, why aren't you giving yourself more? Why aren't you finding those little nuggets of luxury? Why aren't you finding those little nuggets of beauty and radiance? You know, start searching for them now. You know, because when we align to them now, when we get to them on an even higher frequency, it's just going to feel normal. That's you know, that's how it works. Like, it has to feel normal in order for it to come in. This is one of the laws of, like, not laws, but one of the kind of pieces of advice manifestation coaches will give you, right? When we come into money, for example, if it's thousands and thousands of dollars and it feels, or pounds, sorry, if it's thousands and thousands of pounds and it feels very alien to you, it's not going to manifest as quickly, or it's not going to settle in the way that you want it to. We have to get used to understanding that what we want and what we are worth and what we deserve is normal. You're not asking for too much. You're not asking for something completely out there, completely non-existent. If you've already thought about it, if you can already connect to it, it's already yours. So it's already the norm. It's already meant to be yours. So Spirit is saying, dream about it. Of course, work towards it. Let it be a part of your journey. But know that you can create elements of those things for yourself now. And I feel like this is what your journey in April is supposed to be. How are you experiencing the world? Through sensuality, right? And how can that life that you want to create, how can you create elements of that for yourself now? You know, and accept where you are now, love where you are now, through these little things that you can align with right now, rather than chasing it and it's all the way over there and meeting all of this resistance and frustrations in other areas of your life, because you can have it now, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go. No, I think I did tarot for the other pile. I was trying to remember the order we did it in. Okay. Your cards are flying out. Normally when cards fly out like this, I feel like Spirit's just like plucking them out, like this is the message for you, you know? So we've got the 10 of Cups, the Emperor, the Chariot in reverse. I don't normally read reversals, but I'm gonna leave that as it is. I feel like that needs to be reversed. Oh, the King of Wands flipped. Just want one more card. There we go. Oh! 9 of Cups in reverse as well. And then at the bottom of the deck we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting... There have definitely been moments in your life where you've experienced what it is that you're looking for. Or you've become like really, really close to it. There are also things in your life where like you really are satisfied and content with what you have. So whether that's your family, it might be your career, it might be your home, it might be, you know, the opportunities that you have. There are elements in your life that you already love. And Spirit is saying to like tune into that a little bit more, you know. with the Emperor here, this is just kind of saying like, you are in charge. You are in complete control of everything that happens around you. You guys may also be like insane manifestors. Like, this might be your very, very unique spiritual gift. Like, you can think of something and it comes to fruition. So I feel like Spirit is saying like, almost like, be careful what you wish for, because you are just so potent. Or like, your energy in April is going to be so potent in how things just kind of turn up for you, especially because the Emperor is Aries. It's represented by Aries, and April is Aries energy, part of April, right? So yeah, just be very, very careful of what you wish for, and be very careful of how you experience, or what you call in, or what you express love and gratitude for, because these are the things that are going to amplify for you in the month of April. With the Chariot in reverse, I do kind of feel like these dreams that you have been put on hold. I feel like there maybe was a time where you were running like full steam ahead, all hands on deck, and now for whatever reason you've had to slow down. I'm not sure why, but there is definitely a spiritual lesson attached to this with the King of Wands. I always view like the King of Wands as just the step down from the Emperor. Do you know what I mean? If the King of Wands was to go and conquer other kingdoms, he would be the Emperor, right? So we're kind of stepping from like King of Wands energy into Emperor energy. So we've learnt spiritual lessons, we've gained mastery on some things. Now it's time to expand that. It's time to put that out even further into the universe. I feel like this really is a month of like manifestation, you know, kind of maybe like even scripting, writing down exactly what it is that we want, because I feel like it's going to the universe is going to deliver for you. Like, yeah, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, there are things that are frustrating to you. There are things where you're like, oh, I wish this looked a little bit better. I wish I had that extra cup, right? Almost like, if we go back to the people around you who are not aligned to your dreams and your journey, it's almost like you'll get a cup that's full and be like, oh my gosh, look at this, and they'll just like tip it out. They'll literally like rain on your parade, and you're like, but I'm really, really proud of this. And they're like, well, yeah, maybe so, but it doesn't matter. It's because your energy, your the way you show up in the world is quite triggering for them, because they know that, one, you're very capable and you're very worthy and you can achieve this like that, right? But at the same time, they're like, well, this kid is going to go out and do so much better than us, and we can't have that for whatever reason. That's their issue to deal with. It's nothing to do with you. But I feel like this is just having such an effect. With the Six of Pentacles, it's all about finding that balance between accepting what is now and going after what it really is that you want. And that doesn't mean getting comfortable or getting complacent. It's just about trusting the journey, learning the lessons, understanding the lessons, gaining the wisdom, and then going out with that wisdom and thriving. And absolutely thriving, coming into this Emperor energy. I hope this is making sense, because this goes a lot deeper than I would have expected. But I feel like April is your month to get very serious, very clear, very concise about your dreams and your journey, and then how you go after them and how you expand them throughout the month of April. Okay, we have the loving woman. Again, this goes back to that sensuality, right? I think honouring and devoting time to connecting to your divine feminine, whether you're a masculine or feminine, it really doesn't matter, but that energy of creativity, that energy of like nurture and care for yourself, that's what's going to help you align. We've got travel with events, so there could be some travel involved, there could be some movement involved, is what I'm seeing. Very fast kind of movement coming in, very quicker than you would expect. If you are looking for a new job, you'll find it in the month of April. And then ascended masters, yeah, like I said, this goes very, very deep. If we're out here connecting to ascended masters, we're really talking about wisdom. We're connecting to Akashic records, you know, we're connecting to things that are just so above and beyond what we can experience here on Earth. So take some time to really get in tune with spirit, with your ascended masters, with your spirit guides. There's wisdom pouring through you. You might be taking wisdom from like past lives. You're taking wisdom directly from your higher self, and all of this wisdom is what is going to expand you throughout the month of April in order to chase after those dreams. Okay, we have omens, we have death, and we have grounding. This grounding goes right back to that sensuality. How are you experiencing Earth? How are you using your senses in order to connect your body, connect your emotions, connect your spirituality to the physical? Right? There are going to be things that have to go. And I feel like maybe that little task, that little spiritual mission that I'm giving you, it's not for me, it's from your spirit guides, to be fair. This little spiritual mission of just understanding how you connect your senses is going to, that little mission of how you connect your senses is going to give you the understanding of like what's meant for you and what needs to leave. You know, if you're finding happiness in certain situations and you're not finding it in other places, in the way that you experience it, in the way that you channel it into your body, into your spirit, then you know, things need to go, things need to be worked out. And then with omens, if you have specific signs, specific little things that you have created with spirit, and if, again, another little spiritual mission, if you haven't done this already, do this. So what I like to do is, if I'm connecting, let's say with my angels, for example, I will say, right, I would like to be shown omens or symbols or images of such and such. So this could be a repeating number, this could be a particular crystal, this could be like a spirit animal, or anything that comes to mind, and you can see this anywhere, you know. So say, please spirit, I would like to see I don't know, I would like to see citrine crystals as omen or confirmation that I am on the right journey, and you will find that it pops up in ways that you couldn't even imagine, and it will continue to pop up. So that is what I would recommend to you, so that if you have any questions about the way you're experiencing the 3D or about your journey, about your dreams, spirit or your spirit guides can offer you that confirmation to you. I hope that makes sense. Leave any like kind of questions you have down below in the comments. I'll be more than happy to go into more detail for you, but I hope that makes sense, okay? But honestly, April is literally about you expanding and experiencing. That's what we're on in April. So just rounding off with some advice, we have: learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. There we go. Learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. Just make sure that you really are in tune with your senses and how they make you feel, right? Ooh. There we go. Develop flexibility and aim to be in harmony in all environments. Yeah, like no matter where you are, just make sure you're tuned in to your senses and be flexible about ways that you would like develop this gift. And then the last one, to feel your innate sense of truth. I keep butchering this, guys, I'm really sorry. To feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. Be open to the outcome. Be open to the possibilities. You know, your current situation is going to be frustrating, but you have to remain open to the answers or the conclusions that can come in for you. You know? Pile 2, that is all I'm seeing for you. I do apologise that your reading was kind of all over the place, but I really hope that you've taken from it everything that you need to. Please just comment down below if you want me to clarify anything, because I do think I rambled on in some areas. But yeah, I hope this has brought you the guidance and the confirmations you've been looking for. Please take a moment to subscribe and like to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Hi Pile 3, and welcome to your reading for April. First, we're just going to pull some Soul's Journey Oracle to get you any particular lesson that you might be learning in April. Just see what comes through. Okay, so we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity it presents. And also adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't going to say this, but Spirit was like, no, you have to say this. So I have had an absolute nightmare with my camera recording this video. I've tried to record so many times with like just different things. The card was full, the battery ran out, and there have been 2 readings that I've had to scrap where this was the opening message because of the different things that have happened. So Pile 3, if you are tuning into Pile 3, I probably guarantee that this is the message for you, because this message wasn't supposed to come at all, I thought. So gratitude and adversity. I feel like you guys are trying to look on the bright side for a lot of things. You're trying to see the bigger picture for what it is. And I feel like you guys are like, you're at here with it, like it's just niggling away at you now. Like you're almost like, I literally don't care about keeping it high vibrational. I don't care about keeping it, you know, all love and light. Like there is something that is really getting to you at this point, and you're literally like seconds away from being out. You're seconds away from, you know, calling somebody out. You're seconds away from losing your shit. Like, and I get it. I fully get it. Spirit is just asking you, to look at the bigger picture, continue to look at that bigger picture, continue to express gratitude, continue to take that high ground. And that is not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy ask either, from what I can feel that you guys are experiencing. I feel like whatever it is, when you let rip, when you kind of like lose your patience, I feel like it's well deserved. But Spirit is saying, no, please just stay true to yourself, because I feel like that's not you to kind of go off on people, or you know, to even have these feelings of like frustration and animosity towards something or someone. That's not you. So just kind of align to your truth. Remember what your truth is. What magic is coming to you in April? Romance. Yeah, guys, this is so strange to me because honest, I have done this message. This is the 3rd time I've recorded this message with these exact cards that have come out. I promise you, I'm not flanking you with BS. Like, this exact card, these 3 cards have come out. This is as far as I've got before something interrupts me or something cuts out. This message is honestly meant for you, 100%. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to just, something is going to come into your life that makes you or reminds you of like the love and light, that reminds you of like the sweetness, the zest of life, that gives you that passion. I'm feeling like Knight of Cups energy, almost like a savior. Not that you need saving, but just that person, that thing that comes in and you're like, do you know what, life is good, life is sweet. Some of you, this I'm hearing like traveling. Like, you might just have a rest period, a holiday, and you're like, no, look, I'm on the beach, I'm sipping pina colada, like, life is good. You're experiencing the beauty of life, that essence of life, that sweet spot where your soul is like, yeah, this is why I came to Earth. You know, there might be things that you can't, I don't know, I could be wrong, there might be things on like other planets that you can't experience here on Earth. And your soul is like, yeah, like this moment, this thing, this person, this experience, this is what it's all about. You're gonna have moments of like, this feels good. This is everything, you know? These adversities are challenging, and I don't want to downplay that in this video at all, because I can feel that for you. It's heavy on you, but there are things that are going to come and like sweeten the pot a little bit. Okay, let's get some messages from your spirit guides. Okay, we have Guardian Angel, you are not alone. That is exactly what it says on the tin, you are not alone. Your Guardian Angel wants you to know that, and you've got mountains, stand your ground. Okay. For those of you who feel that you do need to tear someone a new one, like, if you do, for whatever reason, make sure that you've consulted with your angels and your spirit guides first. And the reason I say this is because they have a particular piece of wisdom that they would like to give you before you go out and do this. And I'm not saying just kind of get aggressive or get angry for the sake of it. Like I said, this is a challenging situation, and whatever it is does deserve to be addressed. But you also need to do it from a place of wisdom, okay? And I feel like the direction you need to come from is setting boundaries and is being very clear in your intentions of why you've chosen to have this conversation, or why you've chosen to go about a certain thing this certain way. I'm also getting that you need it in writing. Make sure whatever it is, you get it in writing. Make sure it's documented, make sure there's a paper trail, and make sure that you're not going to come out looking like the bad guy. I feel like you need to come with receipts if this is something that you're thinking about doing. But genuinely, just standing your ground. I think it's standing your ground in terms of like, this isn't for me. I need to tell you that this isn't for me, and I'm gonna be out here chasing the sweetener, chasing the sweet pot, right? And if they've got something to say about that, let them say it, because you've done the absolute most already. You've done everything that you can. Now you just need to kind of look for the, and I just keep hearing sweet spot. Look for the sweet spots again, like, because you just haven't had time to engage with the romance of life. You've been chasing and chasing. It's almost like you're on a hamster wheel, right? And you just keep going and going and going and going, and you've missed out maybe on like opportunities to do things. And maybe it's time to book holidays, maybe it's time to sleep in, or whatever it is, and set those as your boundaries and stand your ground with that. A little bit of self-care. I don't care if you've got 10 missed phone calls. I don't care if you've got, you know, an inbox full of unread emails. If you're deciding that you need to do this for yourself, that's exactly what you need to do. That's exactly what we need to do. So let's go deeper with tarot. We have the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, right, the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, ooh, the Sun, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Swords. Just move them over so you can see. Yeah, we're going from the Ten of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Like, we're starting fresh now. We're starting on a new journey. And I feel like maybe when you first came into this situation, when you first encountered the situation, you had like hopeful thoughts. It was all about wishful thinking for you. You probably thought that this was a fantastic opportunity, a fantastic relationship, a brilliant job, a brilliant place to live, whatever it is. And it's almost like you've been through all of the stages of the Wands. You've been at the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands. You've done it all, only to find yourself at the Ten of Wands, where it's heavy and it's a burden and it's too much, right? But that's the journey. But the thing is with the Ten of Wands is we have to let go at some point. We have to stop carrying this load because we can't carry it forever, which is why you're going to go back to the Ace of Wands with bigger, better, more experience, more knowledge, more passion, right? And I feel like a rest is very, very needed for you guys, because you've been working hard. You've been working hard very, very consistently. Little rest. I feel like you've perfected the art of like saying that you're okay. You know, you're convincing people, and maybe you even believe it yourself. You're just, like I said, on that hamster wheel. You're just going and going and going and working hard and working hard, and yeah, okay, whatever it is you're producing is done well, but internally with this Seven of Wands, we're not feeling like that. We're not feeling like that at all. You're not feeling like that. You're feeling resistance within yourself, right? But Spirit is coming through to say, like, you've got blessings that are coming. You've got opportunities that are going to allow you to like view life in the most radiant, beautiful way. We're talking Leo energy, right? With the sun. We're just living in our most authentic selves, and people are going to be drawn to our energy. You know, with this eight of swords, we're not going to feel so trapped anymore. We're not going to feel so caged in. We're not going to let people put us in boxes anymore. This is so beautiful. Pile 3. Pile 3? I was going to call you pile 2. Okay. Let's go a little bit further. We have hidden motivations, great gratitude, and taking steps. All of these piles are so like intertwined. If you felt drawn to like all piles, like there's a reason. So with hidden motivations, I feel like there may be a reason why someone wants to have you continue to be in this energy, right? And by you kind of allowing yourself to go out and chase more, you're going to come up against resistance from particular people or particular situations, and you may not understand why, but it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you, right? We already know that as divine beings, as like, you know, the people I want this channel to reach. We already know that when people come at you with this type of nonsense, this hidden motivation stuff, it's not about us, all right? We're not these people. We can just continue taking steps in the right direction for us, taking steps on the journey that was promised to us, that is aligned to us, and they can continue with whatever journey they're on, okay? We're not making ourselves small anymore. We're expressing gratitude as a development of our consciousness for the beauty of life, for the romance that life is. It's not about these hidden motivations. We've got bigger, better things to experience. And maybe, like, if you decide that you have to have this conversation with these people and their hidden motivations, that's the angle you come at it from. Not in a way that I'm better than you, but look, I'm aligned to a path that's specifically for me, and this situation that I'm in right now just isn't it. And this person or this situation is, you're just making it difficult for me to be my most authentic self, to live the life that I want to live. So these are the boundaries I'm putting in order to reach that path, in order to reach that level of enlightenment for myself. Because whatever the situation is for me now just isn't it. You know? When you come for these conversations with people, sometimes you just have to hit them spiritually with it. It doesn't matter if they don't understand. It's standing on your truth, standing on your business, right? We've got omens, guys, inner journey, and joy. There are definitely piles that you may wish to check out. So for one of the piles, I set a little bit of like a spiritual mission, and I feel like it may resonate with you as well. When you communicate with spirit or your angels or your spiritual team, do you ask them to send you very specific signs? Because you can do that, right? And if you haven't, I suggest that you do. So you can say to spirit or your spiritual team, send me a sign of a butterfly, or send me a sign of something very specific to you that you will always remember. It could be an angel number, it could be a symbol, it could be an animal, anything. And you can say, please send this sign to me so that I know I'm on the right path, or so that I know that I am in alignment. And trust me, spirit will deliver. If you haven't done this yet, do it, because all the confirmations that come in, it's just astounding, like the things that you just wouldn't notice before. And you can see these signs anywhere, literally anywhere. I remember I set one once, and I saw it on a tattoo of somebody, literally like public transport, and they just show up. Like they really just show up. I feel like this will also help you connect to very specific guides who really wish to come through and help you for the situation, especially because we've got that guardian angel card there. Know that this is an inner journey for you. On the outside, it may, like, what I'm saying is your focus needs to be concentrated on you and your spiritual self and your journey, your evolution. You know, if we're focusing on other people and their motivations, or like the 3D and just the fuzzy hazy stuff that just gets in the way, we're going to find ourselves in this energy a little bit longer. But when we look for the joy, the romance, the gratitude, the sun, the radiance, that passion, the energy, the Ace of Wands, right? When we look for those things, we'll see that there's so much potential for us. There's so many opportunities for us. Especially when we're working on standing our ground, creating those boundaries, right? Because in order to enjoy those things authentically, without interruption, without interference, we're going to have some difficult conversations with people. We're going to have to step away from some certain situations. One of the things you guys are definitely stepping away from in April is being so like boxed in and caged in. Like, you're not going to be living for other people anymore. Let's get you some advice to finish up with. So firstly, we've got avoid hateful thoughts, as they are just as harmful as physically striking someone. Yeah. We're not coming from a place of hate with these conversations, with these situations. We're coming from a place of wisdom, from a place of growth, from a place of spiritual ascension. You know, they may take it as hateful, they may take it as spiteful, they may take it as you know, you were just trying to jab them. That's not what this is, right? You have to know the truth of the place you're coming from, because it's very easy to come from a place of hate, but make sure you are coming from a place of self-worth and a place of self-love, you know? We've got master the step that you are on. Yeah, this is a difficult lesson. This is the current step that you're on, but you're taking steps into the next phase. You're going to get there very soon. And the last one is know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. yes, it's all about your truth. It's all about staying true to who you are, true to your connection with spirit, with your guides, true to your dreams, everything, everything. Right, pile 3. That is your reading. I pray and I hope that this has brought you the guidance and the clarity that you've been searching for, especially with all of this stuff that's been going on with the camera, and now this is your message. Like, I can't reiterate it enough. Like, I honestly genuinely feel that this is meant for someone, even if it's just one person. Like, you were meant to see this, I promise you. So yeah, please take a moment to subscribe and like to my channel, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.